coordinated action and far-reaching campaigns, including considering the practicalities of a general strike against government's austerity programme. This motion deserves the full, unqualified support of every union serious about defending its members and their class, because austerity is just a sanitised expression for what is in reality nothing more than an unremitting class war carried out by this government against our people. And the aim is to achieve, on the basis of the cuts and privatisation programme, the biggest transfer of wealth and power in many generations. And at its core is a race to the bottom that is ripping the heart out of our communities. It means the driving down of wages, massive job cuts, the destruction of the welfare state, the NHS and the public services that provide the basis of a civilised existence for working people. This unprecedented assault, however, can only proceed because of the poisonous political consensus that exists amongst the major political parties, shamefully including Labour, that says there's no alternative to market, and the barbaric proposition that the acquisition of obscene wealth and profit by a tiny unaccountable elite comes before the needs of millions. But those millions are crying out for an alternative. They watch in fear and disgust as one outrage follows the other. The fixing of the LIBOR rates affecting millions, banks laundering drug money, and a government-instigated hate campaign against the disabled and unemployed. The 30th of November demonstrated the massive strength and potential of our movement, but rather than building on that tremendous display of class solidarity, the abject surrender that followed sent out a message of division, despair and defeatism. We now have an opportunity to send out a message of hope, loud and clear, that we intend to harness the full strength of our movement and class to stop this austerity programme in its tracks. October the 20th must be more than another protest march. It must be the platform in which we build coordinated industrial action on the widest possible front across both the public and private sector. Every union here has a legitimate dispute on pay, pensions, jobs, privatisation or related issues. So let's have no nonsense about the difficulties or the legalities of organising coordinated action. And let's not fixate on the scary words general strike. Let us rather, in a determined, committed and most crucially urgent fashion, sit down together and agree a date for joint industrial action across the trade union movement as soon as practically possible after October the 20th. A 24-hour general strike is a start to an effective programme of coordinated industrial action and wider campaigning would irrevocably shift the balance of power in our favour. How many times does it have to be said? Campaigning works and action gets results. We have recently won thousands of jobs and PCS and civil service by organising action. The attacks are increasing, they're not abating. Millions are waiting for a lead. Let's give them that lead. Support the motion. Yeah.